What if we've been looking in the wrong direction? Maybe heaven isn't some shiny neighborhood in the sky. Maybe it's a space we create inside ourselves. The traditional story is simple. Do good, follow the rules, live right, and you get your ticket upstairs. Mess up too much and well, things heat up. But here's where my curiosity kicks in. What if heaven and hell are just names for something deeper? What if they're emotional landscapes, not cosmic zip codes? Think about it. You've had days that felt divine. Everything aligned, peace in your chest, sunlight hits different. That's heaven energy. And then there's days where life feels like a full-time punishment. Traffic, bills, arguments, that's hell on earth. Maybe both have been here all along. We just keep changing the channel. This idea isn't new. Jesus said, the kingdom of God is within you, not up there, within. The Buddha described nirvana as awareness, not a destination, and the Hermetic philosophers wrote that opposites are the same thing at different degrees. So, heaven and hell might just be two different sides of the same coin, and that coin is consciousness. That's wild to think about, right? Imagine trying to explain that at a family dinner. Hey grandma, maybe heaven and hell are just actually psychological states of vibrational alignment. Who knew? But really, look at your own life. You felt heaven, that deep breath after crying where you realize you're still here. That smell of rain, a hug that resets your nervous system, laughing so hard your stomach hurts. That's heaven. And you've walked through hell too, overthinking, heartbreak, feeling trapped in your own head. So if we're honest, we're all part-time residents of both. Kind of like dual citizenship for the soul. Here's where it gets trippy. Every thought is an architect. Every emotion is a construction worker. Together, they're building the world you live in, inside and out. That's not just spiritual talk. Psychology says your brain literally filters reality based on what you believe. So if you constantly focus on fear, your mind finds it everywhere. That's your personal hell. Focus on gratitude, love, purpose. Your brain lights up with peace. That's your personal heaven. You're not just a visitor, you're the builder. The Master Key system and the Kybalion both teach that thought creates form. Inner creates outer. Modern science backs it up too. The observer affects the observed. So if your thought can shape reality, why would death suddenly end that process? Maybe consciousness doesn't stop. It just shifts stages. Maybe heaven and hell aren't assigned to us. They're created by us. And that's not scary. That's empowering. Because if you can create misery with your thoughts, you can also create peace. You can manifest heaven long before you die. Now here's a question that really stretches the mind. If we can manifest our realities while alive, relationships, opportunities, entire emotional universes, what's to say we stop when we die? If consciousness keeps going, maybe it keeps creating. Maybe the afterlife isn't just a continuation of what you believe most deeply right now. Maybe we don't go to heaven or hell. Maybe we wake up in the one we've been building all along. With that being said, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just saying, what if heaven isn't above us at all? What if it's been growing quietly inside you? Every time you choose peace over panic, love over fear, presence over distraction. And if we really do have the power to manifest the life we live while we're here, who's to say we can't also manifest the world we enter when we leave? Maybe heaven isn't waiting for us. Maybe it's waiting for us to notice it. Thank you.